everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, I'm up early for work, which I know is gonna fucking hurt me later, but I don't decide when I wake up. God knows the universe does. So, I was guided to do a reading for a sign. I didn't know what sign. Spirit said grab my dice, so I'm going to do just that. I'm going to grab just the dice that has the different signs on it. I'm going to roll it, and that sign's going to get a bonus reading. Whatever Spirit wants to talk about, well, we're going to see. And it could be for you as a sun, moon, rising. It could be pertaining particularly to a specific house in your chart, right? The house in which the sign rules. And you can also resonate with it as a cross watcher. Know that I may be pulling on your energies as the sign or someone that you are dealing with. Okay, so even if it's your sign, it may be giving me insight into someone that you're dealing with or a situation that you're dealing with. All right, so here we go. The sign is Leo. All right, Leo. So you may have significant Leo placements in your chart, be dealing with a Leo, or this entire reading could resonate to the house in which Leo rules. All right, do make sure you take it as it resonates, guys. Never force a reading to fit. If it doesn't fit, doesn't sound like your message, just let it go. All right, just let it go. Don't get hung up on these kinds of things. Ooh. Ooh. The Emperor flew off the top of the deck. Interesting. Could be dealing with divine masculine energy. All right. For all y'all that don't know what divine masculine energy is, it is the yang of our duality. All right, it is the shot calling ability, the action, the choices. It's our headspace, what we think about, becoming what we bring about. All right. I'm starting with the Naked Heart Tarot. We'll see where this goes. All right, Leo. Leo energy. Bonus read. Bonus read. Here we go. All right. One more shuffle. Strength on the bottom of the deck, and it's your card. Heart of Pentacles on top. So listen, we may be dealing with the manifestation, the actual physical manifestation of your heart's desires. Okay? The actual physical manifestation of what your heart desires. We're not talking about like a specific person, like whose name is blah, blah, blah. We're talking about a specific character, a specific type of person, a specific dream type that maybe you've had, or we're talking about the manifestation of a dream reality, right? Dream job, dream environment. Like there's something about what your heart desires, the actual internal dream of what you've always wanted that's manifesting. So, ooh, Naked Heart on the cut. 99% is not 100. The Naked Heart is all about being at 100. So whatever this is, it is full-blown, Leo. Full-blown manifestation. Everything you fucking wanted. So don't think it's too good to be true. The cards are already talking. So what is going on? What has gone on in the past that brought Leo to where they are? This Leo energy to where it is. Where are they in the present? And what can they expect as the near future develops? Spirit, please. What is going on with this energy? Oh, that card jumped. Past. 7 of Cups. What else? I feel like you were missing red flags, Leo, with the 7 of Cups there. because the giraffe it sees threats from a distance away, right? As a totem animal, it sees things from a distance away, and there's foggy clouds around the face. So you may have been missing red flags in the past. You may have missed the warning shots from your intuition, or may not have been seeing something for face value in another person or situation, and you maybe have held on to it for too long with the Four of Coins. This could be particularly important if you have a Leo Venus. And the Chariot card. So you're moving forward from this. Like the divine is intervening, especially if you have strong Cancerian placements because of the Chariot. I think for whatever it was that you were dealing with, that you were holding on to, I think you're reaching this point where if you haven't definitively decided it as of real recent, then you're deciding it soon. That you're moving on from this, because I feel like you may feel as if someone is completely two-faced or going in different directions. And to be completely fair, Leo's energy, you are not a choice, right? If someone has to choose between you and someone else, you're like, just fucking choose them. Or at least that's the high alignment of that Leo energy, right? The high Leo energy is, listen, motherfucker, or listen, bitch. I'm not a choice. I'm not a choice. I am the only option, right? I am the only option. And if you can't see that, just keep walking. So if someone's been, looking your way, looking someone else's way, looking your way, looking someone else's way, and maybe you didn't see that red flag and you've been holding on to them, wanting them to choose you or some shit, I think you're finally realizing that who you are never deserve to be lumped in with the other options. Okay, whatever it is, whatever this reading is about, whether it's love, finances, it doesn't matter. Like whatever you got lumped into with other people, I think you're starting to realize that maybe you were exceptional and you never deserved to be lumped in with those other energies. It's Leo energy, like, bitch, I shine. I shine. Don't you see my fucking shine? Oh, all right. So where are we in the present? We got the Four of Swords. So taking a break because that fucking hurt. That fucking hurt, right? Realizing that you were being lumped in with options when you never deserved to even be considered an option, but the only one. I think you're taking a break from whatever that is. I think you're moving on if you haven't already, and are taking a break from whatever that was, because if you were lumped in with all that other crap out there, probably hurt your pride and your ego a little bit, probably hurt your heart a little bit, especially Chariot energy with Cancer energy, probably hurt your feels that someone didn't see you or your shine for what it was. So rest and retreat mode. What else? Ooh. We got the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ten of Swords. All right, Leo. I feel like you intuitively knew and were probably hoping against it. That you probably saw someone for the ideal you wanted to see them for. Probably saw a lot of potential in them, and they ultimately just ended up being a fucking monkey-minded, not unique like you know what I mean? They ended up being like a lot of other people. I feel like a part of you, especially if you couldn't see the red flags outright, I think a part of you maybe always knew this person's guard was up and it was never truly coming down. Like, even if there were moments where you thought it was about to drop, you thought you made progress with whatever it was or whoever it was. I think ultimately they left you feeling more like a victim of their own monkey-minded indecision or their own very under par behavior. You know what I mean? Like expecting someone to be a grown-ass adult and they're just kind of acting like an ape or acting like a fool, or they're not actually as grown or mature as you thought. And I think that might be more of the hit than anything, because you may have considered yourself more grown or mature than someone would assume you are, dealing with whoever this was, right? Or whoever this is. Someone makes you feel like something, or someone makes you feel really foolish. Quite possibly a lover who betrayed you. Now, this is double Geminian energy. The Lovers is a Geminian card. The Ten of Swords is Gemini and Jupiter. So this was huge betrayal. Not just from the other person, but the awareness that maybe you betrayed yourself, thinking that someone was just like you, right? Kindred spirits, the twin eagles. Thinking someone was just like you, and they betrayed the shit out of you. Like they weren't just like you. They weren't, which reflects the self-sabotage, right? Not just the betrayal from whatever the situation or person is, but your own self-sabotage, because I think you were really holding on and cheering for this person or situation that you were in. I think if anything, I think the biggest thing with this, Leo, is realizing that all you've invested was for nothing. And I think maybe you knew that it wasn't worth investing in for a while, but you were holding on to it and continued to invest in it because you had already invested so much emotionally, thinking this person was your equal or the situation was an answer. And so you kept investing and kept investing and kept investing, thinking that it would pay off, only to realize that the investment completely fell apart. And you probably should have stopped investing when you first got that ping that it wasn't the first red flag, right? That first intuitive ping, which, you know, in hindsight, you'll probably see, but may not have seen in the moment. And so it's a lesson for you. You know what I mean? This whole experience with whoever or whatever this is a lesson. If you flash back, you probably did get some kind of something and just it didn't register, or it didn't stick, or you thought it was no big deal, or it was something that they would grow or learn through, but it ended up being like a huge fucking knot that you could not untie, right? With this energy. Massive betrayal. Massive betrayal. I think someone outright chose. If they had to make a choice, because the Lover's card was originally the choice card, this is potentially someone you saw the rest of your life with, if this is a love reading, right? If you taking it from that perspective. This is someone you probably saw as a soul partner, someone you pictured yourself committed to or married to, that absolutely chose something or someone else consciously. Like consciously, this was no mistake that they made the choices that they made. And I think that's what's most difficult, right? Because it wasn't an accident. The choices weren't of no fault to their own. You know, it was their direct conscious choice or choices that caused the betrayal. The choices were, I'm definitely hearing that. The choices were no accident. The choices were no mistake. And if someone were to tell you, oh, I didn't have a choice, they're full of shit. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They chose what they chose. They chose what they chose. And if they're saying that now, I didn't have a choice, I had to choose this, I had to choose this person, I had to choose this situation over you. If they're saying that to you now, they're lying through their fucking teeth and you're being manipulated and they're keeping you attached by heartstrings. And you need to cut them strings off. This person absolutely had a choice. And if they're saying that to you, it's because they don't want to hurt you, which is only hurting you more, right? It's only going to hurt you more. Like, cut it dry. Someone consciously chose something else or someone else. They're not your person, or it's not your situation. So what is the developing near future, please, Spirit? What's coming in? There's that Heart of Pentacles. The heart's desire, actual desire coming in. What else? All right. The Innocence of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Clarify each of these for me, please, Spirit. I'm nosy. I want energetic details. Clarify the Heart or the Queen of Pentacles. All right, we got a few. I'm going to set them right there. Clarify the Innocence of Cups. Ooh, the Star. Ooh. The Six of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. What is that energy? Because that can go a couple ways. All right, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Top of the deck is the Hanged Man. All right. What is this? Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, King of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. So the Heart of Swords is someone who has mastered spirit or their own soul fire. Could be dealing with Sagittarian energy or other Leo energy. Could be Aries as well, but I always see the King of Wands as either Leo energy or Sagittarian energy. This is someone who went through the nightmare with a devil energy, or went through the nightmare with someone who was very controlling and or narcissistic, especially with the Seven of Swords next to it. This is someone that they have moved on from, moved forward from with the Six of Swords, and they've claimed their sovereignty, which I think is why this card is coming out by itself without a clarification. This is someone who's been through the ringer. So I feel like if this is the manifestation or the person or manifestation of a heart's desire, right, an energy, whether it's male or female, right, take it as it resonates, but it's a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coin. This is someone who is a manifesting machine and or is very good and capable on their own, went through a really rough dynamic and came out a master of their own fire, which is why I think they can relate to your energy here with what you've been through, because you were holding on to something that was red flag all over and toxic. I think that these energies between you and them are, I think you can relate to each other. This person was lied to and manipulated. Lots of swords. Probably also dealt with someone who would not or could not commit to them and made them an option when they were never an option. They were the choice to be made. Okay? And they knew that. This energy knows that. And I think that's where you and them are finding common ground. Now, the Innocence of Cups is a communication. Could be brief. It could be via text, email, some kind of message, right? Something. This, you know, the Innocence of Cups is not a lengthy 2-hour conversation. You know what I mean? It's a very sincere and heartfelt, vulnerable communication that comes through. And with the whale symbolism, it's something very deep. It might be a soulmate that you've connected with in past lives. And it could be very, very new, right? With the Innocence of Cups, it could be very, very new. And it's healing with the Star. It's deeply healing. It's a victory with the 6 of Wands. And I feel like there's efforts that either need to be made or will be made in conjunction with this communication, whatever it is. I think it's deeply healing. The Star is a wish granted. So when we're talking about the manifestation of your heart's desire, the actual manifestation of what you truly actually wanted, most likely what you truly wanted from this situation, person, scenario, you're actually getting it with whoever this Heart of Pentacles is. It's a victory, and it's going to require some effort. It's going to require some effort. But I don't think you or this person would be opposed to the effort. The 8 of Coins can also indicate a certain level of patience while things are being builded, sculpted, put together. I just heard the word itinerary. So there may be a game plan that needs to be put in motion, or itinerary. There may be a flight or some kind of travel. There may be a flight or some kind of travel, okay, to do with this person. Or the situation, you know, if it's a financial situation, you may need to actually travel for it. With the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Cups is clarified by the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. I feel like this is definitely a third party, possibly one you have left behind and or someone they left behind. And I feel like as soon as these two energies start to connect and make shit happen, the past persons that kind of strung you along and never actually chose you pop back up. Almost like they're trying to steal your happiness away. Not gonna lie, because that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like as soon as your happiness is within view, it's like that dark energy that tries to suck you back into the tornado, right? It's that energy that tries to suck you back into the firestorm and makes your energy crazy, makes your soul crazy, makes your energy internally chaotic. But it's just a matter of time, and I feel like it's a stalemate. Like the real and the ideal never seem to connect, and it ends up just putting you in a mental prison. Kills your passion, kills your desire. I think the more that you and this energy end up connecting, third parties are probably going to try and come back in and suck you back into your shadow, suck you back into your wounding, back into your self-doubt. Like, oh, maybe this time it's real. Oh, maybe this time they'll be with me. Oh, maybe this time they'll choose me. Oh, they really, really miss me this time. Maybe this is the time. Like, don't go back to the third party person. Whoever you left that you missed red flags for, whoever you left that betrayed you, like I'm telling you right now, if you're about to unlock what your heart actually wants, your true desire, and it's sincerely and deeply healing for you, this person's been a test. And they're going to come back with just that. Like, you have to be able to see things from a different perspective with the Hanged Man and make heart over head decisions. Your head or your ego is going to want to be correct about the past person, that you were right about them after all. But if you choose what your heart actually desires, what your heart actually wants, and make a heart over head decision, you're going to go with the new person. Or the new situation, right? Take it as it resonates. You're going to go with the new situation, the new person, new energy, because it's what your heart actually wants. Your heart doesn't want to feel trapped. You don't want to be in internal chaos. You don't want to be betrayed, right? You don't want to be a choice or an option. I think with this person here, there's something very kindred about the two energies that I feel would definitely be something very harmonious. Like, we get into the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords is the truth, right? Clarity on closing a cycle. Closing a cycle, moving forward with the Eight of Cups under that. And being inspired again, feeling passionate again, right? With the Ace of Wands under that. Feeling fresh, feeling new, feeling ignited, even if it takes time and patience. You could definitely be dealing with Sagittarian energy. And Taurian energy may be significant, especially if there's, especially if you've learned from the past heartbreak, right? Because the Sage underneath of that is the Three of Swords. You don't want to be stalemated anymore. You don't want to be stuck in the dark anymore. You know, you've learned from your past. You know, you being stuck in the dark, that Two of Swords, like the blindfold, is reminiscent of that Seven of Cups energy. You don't want to be in the dark. You don't want to wait. You want justice. You want what you deserve, right? You want the truth in your heart, what you deserve. And it's not being abandoned. It's not being left out in the cold. You want the Ten of Cups. You want the Ten of Cups. You want an authentic soulmate, right? A very unique, authentic soulmate that is specific for you. You want a soulmate that's specific for you. You want the transformation of your life and the reinvention of yourself. Okay, and that's the truth. Like, you don't actually want to repeat this past cycle. So if this message has caught you, right, because you have strong or significant Leo placements, know that you are making the right choice moving forward from a situation that has kept you in limbo, that makes you feel stupid, that has betrayed you. Like, you're smart in leaving that behind. As soon as you do, I feel like you're going to end up connecting with what your heart actually wants. So be open to receive, right? Be open to receive. Don't be jaded by whatever that was, because I feel like it's a complete and total victory. It's a complete and total victory. And once you claim the victory, that past energy absolutely is going to try and come back in and try and take this away from you, as it's been, as its soul contract is for you, whoever or whatever this third party energy is that you have left behind, and or that they have left behind, if not both, right? If not both. It was meant to be left behind. This energy was only contracted in soul to keep you from your happiness. This third party energy was only ever contracted in soul to keep you from your happiness. So as soon as you let them go and you claim your right to be happy and leave them behind, you will absolutely connect with someone who understands you on a very deep level, because they've been through similar situationships. And it's going to be very, very, very healing. Very, very healing. And whatever efforts need to happen or be done, like the follow through, I think that you'll both be on point. It's just a matter of patience. Patience, planning, allowing yourself to take some time, because there was that Knight of Coins on the bottom. So you're going to have time to readjust in your own energy and get back to your sovereignty. And I feel like whoever this is going to meet you on that level. I feel like you're going to allow each other to be unique individuals and really, really enjoy the fact that you are in each other's lives. Big time healing, big time victory. Yeah, whoever this third party is, like that 99% is not 100 and 100 is 100. Like when you're 100% happy, 100% content, 100% like proud of yourself and the choices that you've made and the freedom that you've claimed and like all of that beautiful energy, once you're at 100, this person's going to try and snatch it back from you. Like, no, you're not allowed to be happy. No, you're not allowed to stop loving me. No, you're not allowed to get out of my limbo state, right? I like you there. I like you being there as my backup plan. I like you being there to boost my ego. I like you being there to tell me how wonderful I am and boost me up and put me on a pedestal. I don't actually want to commit to you, though. I want to leave you trapped in your mind. I want to keep you hanging on time. I want to leave you internally conflicted. I don't actually want to commit, and I'm not commitment material. This person's a monkey, right? They're not your person. They're a monkey. They're not your person. And they're gonna try and stir up old feelings. They're gonna try and put you back in an old cyclone. But they're not your person. They're going to put you back in competition with that Five of Wands. They're going to put you back in competition with other people. Don't you fucking forget I said it, Leo. You are not an option. You are the only one. You are not an option. You are the best person for the relationship, or you are the best person for the job. You are the best person for the situation. If you're getting this message, you are the best. I don't say that to boost your ego. I say that sincerely with the message that I'm getting, okay? Like, you don't actually deserve to be juggled, as the Two of Pentacles sometimes denotes. This person would put you right back in a juggling situation where you're competing for affection, competing for time, competing for love, competing. And you fucking hate competing because you know there's no competition. You know there's no competition. This person also knows there is no competition. And they're going to recognize your value. And you're going to recognize theirs for what it is. And I honestly do believe if these two energies continue to choose each other and continue to choose each other, it's only going to continue to be a healing victory. It's only going to continue to build. And I feel like the stronger the two of these energies get together, these energies completely fade into the past. They become obsolete. They become obsolete. And whatever karma is meant for this person, like Saturn will figure it out. What's fair is fair and what's just is just. The universe doesn't make mistakes. If they realize in hindsight they fucked up and they should have chose you and you were the best person for them, well, then that's their karma, to see you happy with someone else and live out that karma. Like, because next life when you run into this person, they're going to connect with your energy and remember how much they wanted to connect with it and that they fucked up. It's going to be imprinted on their soul how much they fucked up, and it's meant to be imprinted on their soul how much they fucked up. Not just because of you as a person, but your soul's energy. Your soul's energy. You were highly intuitive. You were showing them and believing in their greatest potential. And they didn't see it. They didn't see what they deserved. You were what they deserved, and they didn't see it. And this is a lesson they can never forget. And so, yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt for them. And I know that healed people never actually want third parties to hurt. But justice is justice, and karma is karma, and lessons are lessons. And as souls, we cannot forget beyond this lifetime when we come back here. which means the feelings have to be intense and deep and last for a long period of time. This person will probably regret it the rest of their life. Both ways, right? Whoever the third party is. This person's third party is going to regret it the rest of their life. They're the one that got away. Your third party is going to regret it the rest of their life. You're the one that got away. And that's unfortunately what's fair. In the greater healing of things, it's the truth, right? You're the black swan. And, you know, I've gone off on tangents about the black swan because black swans are different. You know, everybody says, I want my swan. But the fact of the matter is, you're a black swan. You're not just any fucking swan. If there was a lake filled with swans and there's one black swan on the lake, the only swan you're going to be mesmerized and look at is the black swan. All the other swans don't matter. Like, the two of you are like two black swans who fucking found each other and said, holy shit, you're not just any other fucking swan. You're just like me. Your beauty is deeper. You've been through the shadow. You've come out of the shadow. And you shine through it. If you end up connecting with this person, they're your forever person. They are your forever person. I don't doubt that. They're your forever person. Whatever little efforts need to be made, because I do feel like they're menial. They're not huge efforts. It's like no-brainer stuff. I feel like it's no-brainer stuff. It's super simple. But yeah, whatever that third party is, it hurt you as bad as it did because you were learning that lesson to never go back. Never go back to energies like that. Never go back to people who treat you like that. Never go back to people who view you like that. Like you're everybody else. Like you're just like everybody else. Like, nah, I'm a black swan. Nah, my energy is different. Like there's ugly ducklings, there's swans, and then there's black swans. You're the diamond in the field of crystal. When everybody is just like everybody else and holds no true value, you're the fucking diamond in a field of crystal. This person threw this person back like they were a fucking crystal when they're a diamond. This person threw you back like you were a fucking crystal when you were a diamond. And the two of you, a diamond's going to recognize a diamond. You're going to see each other for the value that you hold. Deeply fucking healing. You're no crystal. You're no crystal. You're no average catch, this energy. Heart over head decisions. You don't need to be right. Your ego, you don't need to be right about this person. Because you're going to end up wrong about this person all over again. That's all this person does. They're going to prove you wrong all over again. They're going to crush your headspace, crush your ego all over again. You're going to feel like a fucking monkey, like a stupid fucking monkey in a circus, in their circus. Choose what your heart actually wants. It's in your new person. All right? So Leo, I hope this energy has found you, that this message has found you in divine time whenever you are truly meant to find it, that it is healing for you. Other significant energies that may be in play, you may have a significant Aquarian placement. You may also have progressed Capricornian placements. You may even have progressed Leo placements because Leo popped up a couple times. And you may have stronger significant Cancerian energy as well as Piscean or Gemini energy, especially if the Gemini energy is healing. Whatever house Gemini is in, you might be healing there. Okay. And you might definitely be learning things with this Piscean energy. about your intuition and trusting your intuition. Maybe significant in your chart. Okay. Yeah, let this reading be divine confirmation for you. You're meant to move forward. You're meant to find this person, and you're never meant to go back. Till next time, guys. My love and support is with you always. Take care.